welcome back to another episode of Why Does John Start So Many Projects? I got this old square body Chevy, 4-wheel drive, half ton, really beat up and I mean pretty nasty. Smells like rat crap in there. It's got this hay spike in the bed. That's the whole reason I got it. Hay spike and a cake feeder. Sort of needing a feed pickup. So anyways, it's a 75 square body Scottsdale. Power steering pump runs the hay spike. I don't know how that works, but it does somehow. Like that, I guess. So anyways, we'll take and see if we can't get her to run. I've been spraying this penetrating oil all over these hinges because the hinges were seized up. It's only been sitting since '02. Let's see. Yeah, 10 of '02. Last time it was registered. And the plates on it are even older than that. But it does. I mean, last time we started it ran. I can't say that it does anymore, but last time I rode in this pickup I must have been 5 years old. So anyways, it's been a while. The tag says 94, but that was wrong. So but that's what we're going to work on. The first thing that I noticed is there is this fuel line has been cut. So what we're gonna do, it comes down right into there. We're gonna take it off and replace it. I got some new fuel line over here and we'll replace it. Then we'll throw some carb cleaner, starter fluid or something in it, put a battery in it, see if she cranks. So that's what the plan is for right now. I also have a siren I want to put on it to make the horn toot and cull cows, and so that's what my plan is right now. The interior is nothing special. The door doesn't open all the way. I plan on fixing that. See it hits right there. So let's start with some body work. We'll go ahead and do some body work on the thing and make it open up. Now, if your door won't open all the way, there's a real good way to solve that, and it's almost. Look at there. Perfect. So we worked on that. Now the door opens all the way up. And it even shuts most of the way. And oh, that's factory. That's normal. So really I need a new door, but I probably won't replace it. So anyways, let's get this fuel line off and replace it with a new one. We might even wait to cut it. We'll start it, put some into a cup or something, and then we can see if it's still flammable after these many years. You never know. So let's start with doing that. Okay, the air cleaner has no bolt in it, so we could pull that off and see what kind of carb she has. Oh, it's a Quadrajet. I know one YouTuber that don't like them, but they're not the best, but it'll work for our purposes. The adjustment doesn't have to be in on them at all. See if I can reach down in here. This pickup stinks. It's not just the interior that stinks, the whole pickup stinks. Look how bad these are. I mean, they have seen their better days. There we go. I think that's supposed to be a metal line all the way up. There we go. Now that line runs underneath this heater hose and right down through there. So that ought to be interesting. I do want to run it the same way because it worked before. It ought to work now. Oh! And that's a little bit bigger line than what I had anticipated. So I'll get this on and bring you guys back when I get it on. We're going to leave lots of extra line so we can see if it's still flammable. We'll be right back. Okay, I got this line coming up through there just like it was, and then I brought it over here, and what we'll probably end up doing is shoving it right in this container right there to get some fuel pumping up. Can you believe all these tires took air? I mean, these were off the bead. I did this off camera, put them back on the bead, but I mean, they're a little bit crispy, and two of them were like that. Both the rears were bad, and the front one, this front one was flat, the other one had air in it. So that's pretty incredible to me. So I'm gonna borrow this battery off the forklift. Let's take it over here. Oh, got a fuel line in the way now. Let's see, like that. There's the positive. Oop, nope, need to flip it half around. There we go. Let's sniff for fire. I hear the ignition buzzer. Okay. Don't want to make a huge mess in here. Let's do that. Let's see if she turns over and spits any fuel out. I doubt it. It's been sitting a long time. Let's see if there's any fuel out. No. Okay, let's get some, I see some carb clean right there. We'll shoot that down her throat and see what she does. I don't even know if that fuel pump works. So it might not shoot no fuel at all. I did check the engine oil. It does have some in it. The choke is missing off that Quadrajet. I have one. Look at there, she fired right up. Did she pump any fuel? No. Let's try her again. She fired right up. First time this thing has been started in 18 years. I remember Grandpa telling me this thing needed a flywheel, but I'm not sure he was correct. Still no fuel. It could have been that the starter needed shimmed. So, I don't know. We'll just have to play with her and see. Let's go again. It does sound like it has a bad spot in that flywheel. No fuel up there yet. Man, this is gonna get old. Man, I need two hands. One of y'all come over here and help me real quick. Let's set y'all. Well, I was wondering if I could get you a good view of that down in there. Tell me if any fuel comes out of that. A little bit pumped up. It might be plumb empty too. I don't know. I think she's plumb empty. But man, she sounds good. Look at all the crap we're shooting out the tailpipe. Whew! Man. All right, so let's see what tank it's on, because I don't know. It says it's on right-hand tank. Do I dare? I just flipped it. So I might have to get some more starter fluid or brake parts cleaner or something. Because this is almost out. Let's try it again. Oh, I missed it. Let's get some more because I'm almost out. And I'm gonna do that for a little bit and we'll see if it picks up off that other tank real quick. Well, even if it is flammable, I'm not sure I want to use it. Man. And some of that might have been in the pan already. So we might clean this out and do it again. But if it looks like that, I'll run it off of an external fuel tank until we get all that pumped out. And then we'll work on cleaning it up, because I don't want to put that through that carburetor. That would be just bad. So let's clean this up. We'll start it again. See what happens. Okay, that doesn't look near as bad. I did clean out this pan, but let's pour a little bit out right there. and nothing. Nothing. It's not flammable. See, it should light pretty easy, and it doesn't. Yep, non-flammable. So we're gonna have to go to plan D, which is go back to the house, get my external fuel tank. We'll prop it up high. We'll just let that burn there for a minute. I'll put it up high and we'll put some gravity pressure through it. And that way it'll just go ahead and pump out. Man, that sucks. I was hoping that would be flammable. But whatever that little thing is burning, it's sure burning a long time. Man. Okay. So we'll go ahead and just get some external fuel going to this thing. Fire her up, let her run. What I need to do for right now is pull this fuel cap off and radiator cap, fill it up with fluid. Oh, I didn't even explain how this works. The power steering pump right here. Let me get y'all where I can see. Okay, this connects to this power steering pump, so we have a massive reservoir. And then it goes into this bypass valve. You pull one way, goes up, push the other way, it goes down. Works real simple. That's not a hard configuration at all. So I think it all works off this one little lever in here. So this either pulls, pushes, one or the other. Well, I don't know if y'all can see that, but that's how that haze pipe goes up and down. And we'll try it out. I don't know. I don't even know if that has any fluid in it, so we'll have to top it off with some fluid. I imagine I'll just put hydraulic fluid in there. So yeah, it's completely empty. So we'll put hydraulic fluid in there, put antifreeze in there, and man, we ought to have a good running driving pickup. We'll take this into a 5-gallon bucket, probably out the bottom, let it just suck all that old nasty fuel out, and then we'll try to put fresh fuel in, plug her in, and let her rip. So this pickup has headers on it, believe it or not. I don't know who put headers on a feed pickup, but headers, the brakes work, the door is in pretty rough shape, but it does shut. It's got a really nice cake box on it that you can, this is so you can feed. I think I'll put a little chain on there or something so it holds it up away from the pickup. But it's got a really nice cake box. We'll probably end up finding a motor and fixing that. So yeah, she's a runner. All right, well, I guess I'll get started on going to top off the fluids. Well, I got very little bit of fuel out. And then I poured fresh fuel in there, and now I've got clean fuel all the way up to the carburetor. So I'm gonna try to start it. Got the fuel line connected to the carburetor. Don't know if the floats are stuck, don't know nothing about it. So let's go ahead and see if she'll start. Maybe we ought to give her a little boost real quick. Man, I don't really want to sit in this pickup, but I will. Need to vacuum it out and clean it out. I think she's running on her own. She's running on her own. I can tell there's a header gasket blown, smoking just a little bit. I don't know if she has any gears. I don't know why my grandpa parked this pickup. We'll try it again. He's a smoker. I'm gonna shut it off because I don't want to smoke it up too bad in here. I guess I need to check transmission fluid and see what's going on there, because it did not go into gear. So we'll check it, add some if needed. I'll probably have to go to town and get some because I think we is out. So let's check it real quick. Yeah, it is very, very low. But we might start it, put it in neutral and let it circulate for a minute. But I think it is out of transmission fluid. So, and I gotta get thermostat housing gasket. I can see it's leaking right there. That's not a big deal, but that tells me my water pump is working. There, it went into gear. There, it went into reverse. Well, we got gears. So it pulls forward and backs up. So, all right, we'll be back here in a little while. Yesterday when we left off, the pickup would run, but we had a coolant leak. I fixed that today. The thermostat housing, we got it all buttoned up. But whenever I went home last night, I felt really itchy. And I think it's because of the seat. So we're gonna vacuum this all up, get it cleaned out a little bit, and today we'll see if it'll drive. Okay, we're gonna try a first start on it today. Since I got her running yesterday, it's probably gonna sound terrible. So. There we go. Transmission. Ah, minute yesterday to engage too. Oh, well, now I'm stuck. Oh. There we go. Start. Work. It took a minute yesterday to go into gear 2. I'm gonna check the transmission fluid. Well, I think Fred took all my transmission fluid, so if it's out, it's out. Gotta get a paper towel to wipe that with.
You don't have that thing in park, you know.
I have it in neutral.
Okay.
It's out. Well, it's out and I don't think we have any more, so that sucks. Man, that sucks. I think Fred stole all my... I bought a bunch the other day because Fred used a lot. And then I think Fred came and took it too. So, alright, well I guess I'll have to get transmission fluid here pretty soon. Well, we finally got some ATF in there, and this time to see if this sucker will actually drive. It's now the following day. Had to go home and get that, so what a mess. But the worst part about this truck is starting it. So let's get it over with. Starting it today. Oh. Man. Man, that sucks. Oh, now I'm stuck in. Ah, come on. Oh. Now I'm gonna have to Ace Ventura it out the door if I can't get it open. Well. Ugh. Oh man, that sucks. I don't know if it's a starter. I don't know if it's a flywheel. I don't know if the engine's locked up. I don't know. Man, I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Finally get ATF in it, can't get it to start. Oh, what a mess. What I'm gonna try to do is spin the engine over by hand just a little bit. There's a little bit. Maybe I can get it to go. Is wanting to. Let's see if I can get in it. Get it right now. Man. Can't wait to get it over the pit to try to see what's going on with that thing. Oh. FML. Of course, it's got a clutch fan on it, so I can't spin it by the fan. Wonder if I can get a ratchet on that radiator or alternator. No, can't get that ratchet on there. I'll have to get a wrench. Okay, let's try it now. I wonder if it's that alternator or the starter, because even whenever it's turning, it's not sounding good. Of course, this pickup's got headers on it. Oh, I'll call you. I'll be right back. Okay, I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm sure as heck going to try it. I put a couple washers on top of the starter. Shim it down a little bit. Forgot to hook my battery back up. Woo! And apparently, I'm grounded out somewhere down here. Darn it. Maybe I can see it from the top. But I sure as heck can't see nothing from down there. Oh, right there. I see it. Ooh. Needs a new positive cable, I think. Okay, maybe that'll work. Till it falls and doesn't. Actually, you know what? Before I get too attached to that idea, I'm gonna see what he was doing there. We'll replace that positive lead sometime. Okay, let's try it again. Whoa! Something happened. Oh, I see what happened right there. Oh, man. Oh, FML. It didn't sound much better though. Oh, what am I gonna do? Not the way I wanted this to go. This is really starting to get a little bit irritating. The positive cable right there wasn't very well done. The starter, have a hard time getting it in and out because of the headers. It's not engaging enough, so I'm gonna have to shim it, but I don't know how to correctly shim it. I need it to go further in, I think, or further closer to the engine. So maybe I pull out one on the, I don't know how that works. So that's where I'm gonna end it. If y'all know how to correctly shim a Chevy starter, please comment down below. I'm gonna do a little bit of research and see what I can find. Well, I was gonna end the video there, but my boss, why don't you know it, ended up going to town and got me a new starter. So I just got it thrown in and, oh, that was a mess, but she does sound a lot better if I hook the battery up. Let's hook this battery up. Hold on one second. Okay. I fixed that battery cable too and ran it behind the header and then up and over the starter. Just right on in there. Snaked it through there. Well, let's see how she sounds. I think she sounds 10 times better than what she did. Look at there. Still cold. So, all I did without y'all was put the starter on, and I did see how it sounded first. Well, and then I shut myself in here, so Dukes of Hazzard it out again. Oh, let it warm up for just a second. just gotta let her warm up for a minute. We don't wanna be fighting it the whole time and wear out my brand new starter. Okay, let's see. Well, look at there, I was able to get out this time. And then she died. Oh. I think she's gonna be a runner. Wonder if radio works. That's a big fat negative. Well. I probably ought to go get more fuel, but we'll worry about that later. That's a tight fit. Well, she's not happy about running right now. There we go. For a second gear, we're gonna look how bad that windshield is. I have it at 4 low right now. We can put her at 2 high here in a minute. She seems to be running pretty well though. Transmission's shifting. Speedometer's not working, I don't think. But she's running around, so we got a runner and a driver. Man, that's cool. That is so cool. Oh. I'll probably have to do some work on the front drive shaft. It was, all the needle bearings fell out of it. I wish I had something I could pick up. The belt squill means that we have the bail spike all the way up. So we just put her too high. Yeah, she's kicking around now. Heck yeah. I think we did it. I think we're finally done tinkering with it. We just need to get some tires put on her, which we'll probably do in a different video. Tires, I need a left front shock. I'll try to find a driver's door. Then I need to get some more gas to put in her. So, but yeah, she's running and driving again. First time driving and probably, ooh, let's see, probably since 02, so 18 years, 19 years. Man, been a while since my grandpa has had cattle. So let's see if we got reverse. I want to make sure that bail spike is up before I it's not idling very well, but she is low on fuel too, so got good oil pressure, good battery voltage. But before I backed up to the shop, I wanted to make sure the bail spike was up, because I don't think my boss would be too happy with me if I ran into his shop. So there we have it. Old square body, 4-wheel drive. that sometimes idles. So I'm pretty happy about that. I might try to find a passenger door too. With a driver's door and passenger door, I think this pickup would look pretty good. So anyways, so that's going to be a wrap. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will talk to you next time.